7 minutes, dude. I've literally been waiting 7 minutes to get into this game. Like it's kind of crazy, man, you know? Like, and then they say there's no SBMM. Come on, dude. If it gets to 8, I'm gonna be shocked. Not really, honestly. I'm not gonna be that shocked, but I don't know. I'm gonna treat myself to something crazy. It's kind of impressive, you know? Like I'm kind of. They're like, damn, he's this good. Nah, I'm joshing. Ah, I almost got to 8. What's up, guys? Jeremiah, aka Xerominded when I'm gaming, and I'm here to talk to you about how Luna has literally gone Super Saiyan God. Dude, these night map abilities that she has now, and the buff she's got on season 4 has made it so that I literally cannot resist to play this operator now. I'm gonna tell you all about it, man. Stay tuned. Okay, so now we're gonna go over some clips here. Let me minimize this thing just so, yeah, there we go. That's good. So let's go over some of these clips here. Right. One thing I want to talk about first is how insane it is that whenever you shoot somebody, right, if you're landing, their whole silhouette is completely shown and lit up for you, right? As you can see here in the gameplay, as soon as I land on target, right, as soon as I get a hit marker, right, that was a bad example, but their whole body lights up. So you can be shooting someone through the smoke and their whole body's gonna line up. Look at this person here, how far. You see it? You see that? Their whole body, as they dove into cover, completely lit up. That's completely unfair, bro. Especially, and what's crazy is it lights up for everyone, right? Like, obviously, I can't show you the point of view of you know, like another player because I'm not them. But when I'm shooting them, or another Luna is shooting them, they're getting shot, and that actually just happened. So you got to see that, right? That person lit up without me having to hit them. And I think that's completely overpowered, especially on low vis maps. Like it's something that really shouldn't be in the game. It kind of breaks the game. Okay, so now we're going to talk about my least favorite part of Luna as the operator is that fucking spot beacon, bro. I call that shit the snitch arrow, dude. It just tattletales on everyone's position, and they made it worse, bro. I want you to pay attention, right? Look at the bottom right here where you can see I have my my shit binded to X, right? So every time I hit X, that arrow comes out, I shoot that thing in the sky, right? And see if you can notice this, dude. See if you can notice why I'm even more like unfavored with it, right? Why I'm more disappointed. Go check this out. It's coming up real soon. All right, I just shot it. You notice anything? Dude, in less than 5 seconds, this thing was already up at, oh, sweet finisher. This thing was already up at 10%, dude. This thing is supercharging. This thing supercharges now. I remember this thing used to take like, you know, like a little bit to charge up. Bro, I'm already at 43%. It's been less than 5 minutes. Easy. I think it's been less than 2.5 minutes since I first shot that thing. And it's super charging up, bro. This means you're literally snitching on the entire lobby for your entire team across the map, no matter where you are. Every probably like 3 to 4 minutes, you're getting another spot beacon, bro. That lasts a fair amount of time. That is just insane, dude. Why do they show favoritism to such an already overpowered person? Honestly, I don't think it should be in the game, right? I think they should have something like the tug system, because the tug system to me makes sense because it's a stationary object, right? It spots people in a certain area, right? The Luna snitch fucking arrow, literally you shoot it up and it moves, so it's a traveling spotter, dude. And I have clips. I'm not going to go through it because, you know, this video doesn't need to get too detailed because we already know it's overpowered, right? But like I literally have gotten lucky, right? And I've shot it, and like that half the team was on one side. You know, I've gotten like almost 1,000 points on that arrow in one use alone. And that's just an issue, right? Because now my whole team knows where the enemy is, and it kind of defeats the purpose of one of my favorite playstyles, which is the flank, dude. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been playing an attack and defend game, and it's like, you know, your position has been exposed, scanning moving targets, right? I see that at least 50 times a game, and I'm not even, you know, embellishing. I think a lot of people can relate to that as well. Yeah, it's just absurd, dude. It's just absurd, and it's crazy. Like, did you see that kill I just got right through this bush here, and this person just lit up, dude. They just lit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally seeing them through objects now. It's kind of crazy, dude. It's kind of crazy, and there's could be some fixes, right? I'm not just here to complain, right? Like, there could be some fixes to that arrow, right? If you're behind an object, right, I'd be okay with, let's say I'm behind a rock here, right? Let me just pause this, right? So let's say I'm behind this canister, right? I'm behind this canister. Someone over here behind this canister shoots the beacon, right? They shouldn't be able to see me behind this object. If there's another teammate here, right, that's pushing up, their teammate is pushing up right over here, and they look back for some reason, right, because maybe I'm shooting at them, of course, they should see me lit up here as the arrow's going. You know what I'm saying? That to me would make sense. But just through objects, you know, like, it's a video game, and there needs to be checks and balances, you know, that there needs to be a counter for that, right? So that way everybody knows, hey, that arrow just went up, get behind cover, and then people cannot see you anymore. You know, they have to be within your line of sight. To me, that's such a much more fair system that I think Delta Force devs can really implement, and I think a lot of people would really appreciate such like a, you know, like a quality of life type of update or patch like that. Because really, it's, you know, I say patch like it's some sort of bug, but kind of is, you know, it's definitely not the nuisance of one. All right, man, so just to cap it off, you know, there are some, you know, like some real plausible and definitely things that should be implemented fixes in this game, right? Like, and I don't hate Delta Force, right? Like, I play it pretty much all day, you know, that and Battlefield, ugh. Right? So, like, I play these games all day, right? I enjoy them. I have fun. 90% of the time, I'm having fun. But, you know, within that 90%, there's also a ton of issues that I would like to see fixed so that the game could just be better for everyone. You know, like, I want this game to succeed. You know, honestly, dude, I think it's better than 2042. I promise you that. I think it's better than 2042. Easily. I can't stand 2042. I like Delta Force. So, you know, like, I want the game to succeed. You know, like, I want it to be a AAA game. It's just Luna's too overpowered, man. Like, it's hard to combat a team of skilled Luna players, and it doesn't take that much to be skilled with Luna. So, you know, like, it makes the game unbalanced, and that's what I would like to see fixed. You know, like, I'd like to see the game be a little more balanced. But other than that, man, like, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. If you have any Luna stories, please let me know, man. Like, I'd really like to hear this stuff. All right, thank you guys, and I'm signing off. Have a good one.